Hey, what's up you guys? It's Tyler. Today I'm going to tell you about my experience trying to buy 21 Pilots tickets. I talked about this in my last video about like a road trip. Yeah, I'm going on a road trip. I'll talk about that next week probably, maybe. But I just wanted to tell y'all how it was getting tickets, because if you were trying to get tickets, you know it was awful. It was awful. So you would sign up, like the verified fan thing on Ticketmaster. I signed up with 2 emails. I got one code, the other one was waitlisted, and I actually never got the code for that one, even though they were like, oh hey, you'll get a code eventually. Never got a code. Didn't get anything for that, so that was fun. But the one that I did get a code, they started selling tickets at 10 a.m. What was it? It was like the 23rd. So I was up at 9 a.m., which is not my thing. Like, I woke up at 2 p.m. yesterday. So it's not my thing waking up early, but I was like, girl, this is my band. And yeah, woke up at 9. I got on the site at 9:30 because they were like, get here 10 minutes early. And I was like, girl, I'm gonna come here 30 minutes early. And yeah, got there 30 minutes early, and then at 10 it was like, we're loading tickets, like they weren't ready yet, so it took like a minute, and then you could finally like be in the waiting room, and then you would join the queue. I joined the queue. There were like 3,000 people ahead of me. I don't know how, because it's only for one venue, like this one small venue in Georgia. I'm not gonna tell you which one because I don't know if I want to give that away. Eventually I'll probably say it, especially when it's over. I just don't know if I want to like tell you where I'm gonna be and when, because that seems like a security issue. Sorry, some guy was like right here and it scared me. But yeah, what was I saying? Sorry, that guy scared me because he was like, lock my door. Yeah, that happened. The waiting room, the queue, there was like 3,000 people ahead of me for this one venue, and I was there 30 minutes early. So I don't know, that's kind of weird, but it was fine. And as soon as I got in, almost all of the tickets were gone. I was waiting like 5 minutes, which is really quick. Actually 4, because it started at 10:01 and I got in at 10:05. Okay, so for the venue, let's say there's the floor, that's general, and then there's a first balcony, and then there's a second balcony. The tickets that I found on Ticketmaster, which is like where they sold their tickets in the first place, it was the first row. There's like shooting happening. Should I be scared? I don't know. It's raining. It's really gross outside because like Florida. Yeah. It was the first row of the second balcony, and the ticket was $79, which, girl, I was ready to spend all my freaking money. I had my card ready and everything. Can I not fall down? I was ready for this. I secured my ticket. Actually, it took like a while because I was trying to get tickets. Like, there were seats in like the first balcony that I was looking at, but they weren't first row because those had sold out all the way. And there were also like no general, like where you stand, there was no like standing spaces left. The whole left side of the arena was sold out, so it was only right side second balcony that was available. Which, like, what? Like, how did it sell out in 4 minutes? I actually know why. I actually know exactly fucking why that happened. I'll tell y'all. Sorry, I'm mad. Y'all know Ticketmaster fucking sucks. I hate them. Hate them. Despise them. Yeah. So, I had my card ready. There's like, you get timed for like how long you're sitting in that, like, you have 5 or 6 minutes. I think it's 6 minutes where you have access to those tickets before you get sent back to the queue, because apparently fucking 6 minutes, you're taking too long. Like, you don't get a chance to get tickets if you're taking 6 minutes, because that makes sense, of course. So yeah, My card was getting declined. I thought it was the site. I was on Twitter blaming the site, but no, I actually set a limit for my card to be $100, which is why I'm gonna move my car. So you're gonna come with me while I speak to you about things. So yeah. Sorry. I probably should have paused the video because this is like not the vibe. Oh no. Okay. I'm good. I parked like shit the first time, so I scooted up. Yeah. So my card, I set a limit. ViStar, you can set a limit for your card through this app. I deleted the app like a year ago. Not a year ago, probably like 3 months ago when my phone broke. Look at me, sitting like a fucking idiot. I deleted the app, so I was like, oh, of course, like that's not why my card is declining. I set an $100 limit for my card. I don't know if I said that. I have no memory. I don't know if I said I had an $100 limit, but yeah, that's it. So that's why I was getting declined, because the tickets were $79. They were good tickets. Like, that is so cheap for front row, second balcony, girl. That's good. But yeah, my card was getting declined. I went on a rant on Twitter because I lost the tickets, because that 6 minutes of me like losing my mind thinking that Ticketmaster was messed up, I lost the tickets. I went back onto the site. It took me like 10 minutes because the queue was full, because, you know, obviously you get fucking kicked out if you even spend 6 minutes trying to figure your crap out. I need to stop cursing, but I'm mad. Got kicked out of the site, so I lost my tickets. And then I came back 10 minutes later after my Twitter rant. No tickets left. Not one. Not a single ticket to be found. So I was hysterically crying. I was crying. I don't cry because, not because I'm like, I'm this strong person. It's because like I hurt for days if I cry. Like, I had a migraine for 2 days and I was nauseous because I was crying. This is why I can't cry. I can't do it. I'm not okay. I was hysterically crying. I got some food, and then I took like a 3-hour nap. I woke up at like 12 after my hysterical crying over this band. I was like, girl, I hate 21 Pilots. Not really. It was like obviously a joke. I was like, they took my ticket. Stupid 21 Pilots. LOL. Like, that's what I said. Obviously a joke. But yeah, I did that. I had my rant. I took a nap. And I started looking on this other site. Literally, I was looking up 21 Pilots concert tickets. That's what I looked up. And I found like a ton of sites that didn't seem legit. Like, there was this site that looked like Craigslist. Like how it looked like 15 years ago. Like blue links everywhere. Like just white. Like no pictures, no anything. You know what I'm talking about? Probably. It looked like that. And people were like, use this site. And I was like, girl, this does not look okay. You think I'm gonna give them my credit card information? No. Sorry, I just realized something. The car next. I just realized something. That's okay. That's fine. Anyways, I ended up finding StubHub, which the name is suspicious. Just right off the bat, yeah, I don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend using that site because they for real scam you. I'll talk about that too, because that's fun. Yeah, I was like briefly looking up because I actually found tickets on that site, and I was like, is StubHub like okay? Because the name sounds sus and I don't really want to give them my credit card information and all that stuff. So apparently it's okay. Like, there were people that had bad experiences where like the ticket didn't work but they still got let in because they like went to get help from somebody. So I'm a little nervous, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem if they did eventually get in with their tickets. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. A little concerning though. So yeah. What happened with Ticketmaster? I'm going to expose them because they were... I fucking hate them. I don't care. I don't like them. So they do the verified fan thing where they like verify your phone number and they only give a certain amount of people these codes to actually buy the tickets for their concert, which helps. I'm sure it helps, but obviously not enough because people bought those tickets starting at like $50 to $100 for like the best seats, and they sold them. I saw tickets for $9,000 for standing. $9,000 for one ticket where you stand. You don't even sit. You don't have like a section that you have to be in. Like, you just stand. $9,000. So that's what those people were doing. A ton of people just bought a ton of 21 Pilots tickets and they put it up for sale right after like they bought them. They didn't even wait like, oh hey, maybe I just can't go, and they like put it up a week later. No, this was like a couple days ago. I bought this ticket right after I woke up from my nap. Okay, that's what happened. Like, they did not waste any time. So yeah, and there were a lot of tickets for sale. Now there is a lot more, which is understandable because like maybe some people actually couldn't go, but they bought the tickets thinking that they could. I don't know. Or maybe they sold the tickets because they saw you could get $9,000 for them. Yeah. Love that. So long story short, I got my tickets from StubHub. I'm saying tickets, I mean ticket. One ticket. Front row seat, baby. Front row seat. I got the freaking front row seat. Sorry. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I was like very embarrassed to say that I spent 7 times. I don't know, it was like 6 to 7 times the price that it was listed, $79. I don't know how much 79 times 6 is. I don't know, but it was probably more than that. On one ticket, it was a better seat. I got first balcony instead of second balcony. Living in its front row. I'm very excited. The thing is, I am not 100% sure that I'm going. I'm like 95, and the reason why I'm 95% sure I'm going is because I don't have a car. Like, this is not my car, so I have to buy a car, which, considering the amount of money that I just spent on one concert ticket, that set me back a lot. Like, a lot. Before the concert, I was looking at cars. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I don't know why. I was looking at cars literally the day before the concert tickets got released because I was like, I'm gonna need a car to go. And I was over here thinking that tickets would be like $100. Okay. Nope, that did not happen. I'm gonna have to go real soon, so just by the way. Stupid COVID. Yeah. Was looking at cars that are now way out of my price range by like, I'm not gonna say, by like a lot. And now that I spent, I'm not gonna say, that much money on one concert ticket, it's really setting me back. And also realizing that I'm gonna have to have a place to stay because it's in Georgia. I don't live in Georgia. I live in Florida, so I have to drive. This rain is really loud, and I'm hoping that it's not loud for my phone, but I'm about to go anyway, so hopefully it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get a hotel or an Airbnb. I'm gonna have to pay for gas. I have to buy a car. I have to get my own insurance. I have to get food, because like food doesn't just exist, like it's not free. I have to buy water. Like that's gonna be insane. That the idea of buying water is so foreign to me, because we have, me and my family, we have you know those 5-gallon water jugs that you just like psh, the water into your bottle, like the stuff that they have at like offices and stuff. That's what we have. So we don't like buy water bottles. Also, that's very wasteful. Please don't do that. If you buy water bottles, like what is wrong with you? It's not cheaper. It's so much more wasteful. You have so much trash in your house. Like, I know you aren't cleaning those water bottles up. I know you aren't. Neither did I. When I had those stupid plastic water bottles, this was when I was a kid, I had this twin bed. So like my room, my twin bed, and then like a little bit of space by the wall. I had that whole space by the wall filled with water bottles, like all the way. It was embarrassing. I was a child and in a really bad situation with my family at that time, so don't be like judging me. I was not having a good time in my life. So I'm sorry, cleaning water bottles was not at the top of my list of things to do. It was more like trying not to die. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of things. Also, parking is not free in Atlanta. That's where the concert is. That's where all 4 of the Georgia concerts all 4 of the Georgia concerts are in Atlanta. And parking is not free. And the Airbnbs I found, you have to pay for parking. I've seen some where you don't have to pay for parking, but it's like you have to park 5 blocks away and walk. That's not my vibe. That's not that does not seem safe to me. If anybody wants to become Atlanta friends with me, if you're a man, don't even like ask, because I'm automatically terrified of you. If you are somebody that's not a man, preferably somebody that likes 21 Pilots or is going to one of the concerts, please DM me. We can be buddies and walk together around the city, because I am scared. I'm going to admit that I am freaking scared. So that's, yeah. And it's like, I haven't been on a vacation in a while, so I was planning on going on a cruise, and then this happened, and it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to drive like, what, 10 hours? How many hours? A lot of hours to go to this stupid concert. I say stupid. I love it. But yeah. And then I'm gonna have to stay there at least for 1 night, probably 2. I'm thinking of more like around a week, because I actually want to go to like the aquarium in Georgia, because it's right by the venues. Like all the venues are right by each other, except for one of them. I think one of them is like 5 minutes further, or like something, I don't know. But yeah, also the zoo sounds really fun, but I'm kind of on a budget, so going to the zoo and the aquarium might not work. I don't know, we'll see. If y'all want to support me in my adventure, subscribe to my OnlyFans, because that's going to help me pay for things like food and water. So thanks. If you want me to eat and drink, do that and tip me. I for real need to go to work because it's raining, and I have to go to work because it's work time, and I have to go to work because it's time for work. Yeah. I'll see y'all next week. Probably a like update on the road trip, just like telling you guys some more information about that. Even though like I pretty much told you everything, so I don't know. I could have just made like a second video, got more content out of it, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna run my freaking mouth. So that's okay. Whatever happens next week, I'll see ya. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'll see you. Have a good Wednesday, have a good Thursday, have a good Friday, have a good week, have a good weekend, and I don't know. If you're freaking going to a concert or you live in Atlanta, like, please hit me up because I need a friend. Okay. Please. Thanks. Bye.